Hello everyone, welcome back to Trapdog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence. We're now Season 4, Episode 5. Well, I think it's about time. This is actually day 224. Early morning, very, very early morning. Sun's not quite up yet. I'm thinking very seriously that we need to build another outpost. Well, not so much build another outpost, but expand our outpost. So this is our main base. Over there is our silicon outpost. We've basically got no lithium outpost, but that's okay for the time being. But seriously, we need to do something. I'm not quite sure 100% where it is from here, but up in that area there somewhere, that's our current outpost where we often target the mountain lions and shoot the mountain lions. She might be a bit further over that way, actually. But that's the area that we actually can get obsidian. So if I travel this away, or is it over here? It's right there. It's right on the corner there. So this is lithium. If you have a look, it says Clear Spring Falls over to the right. And even though it's low, kind of listed as orange, the lithium's still there. But here, in both of these areas, it's low, but obsidian's listed. I've already got a base here. I might as well make this the obsidian base, right? So we've got a few panels. I think we've got a box up there, door, that kind of thing. We need to really expand. What we want to kind of do is eventually link by cable car or whatever it is from this silicon base to here, and then from here up to wherever we're going to have the lithium base, which might be around there, and then hopefully we can stretch it all the way up to here. I'm not sure about the cable cars, how far they stretch, but that's kind of the plan. Then that way we can just go by cable car to get silicon or lithium or obsidian. That's kind of the plan. But we need a lot of building materials to do all that. So off camera I did loot a fair bit of stuff. I'm getting a decent amount of ammo back again, so got a fair bit kind of stored in the chest here and a fair bit on me, so that's all good. But yeah, we're going to hit up maybe this area here and see if we can grab a few more building things, I think. It wouldn't really matter if we kind of took up some materials. If I grab about half of what I've got there and in some of those things, that's probably not a bad idea. Nails? I keep picking up a lot of nails, so that's probably not a problem. Actually, why don't we up that to 300? Hopefully we don't die on the way up or anything, because that'd be sad to lose all that. Or a percentage of it, I guess. Food and everything's okay. Just make sure this is topped up. Topped up. Alrighty. Can leave all that running. So I just want to go up and do a bit of building. That's what we're kind of trying to do. Oh, look, some veggies on the way. So don't forget, I've currently still got the hunters and rogues turned off. It doesn't mean that the pilots that come down in the plane crashes are off. They're still on. But I'm not kind of heading in that direction. So way up there on the hill, in this direction, look, plane crash. Nice and close to home, but guess who's not interested? Guess who just goes, nope, nope, focusing on, oops, there's a dog just there. My luck, there'll be a bear over here. You gonna let me get past? There's a rabbit. He's not gonna worry me at all. There is a crate here that's got my name on it, apparently. Look at that. It knows I need nails. Actually, there's another chest over here. Ah, there's a black bear there. How close is this chest to the black bear? Okay, he's kind of walking away a bit. If he turns around, he might growl. Nothing to see here, Mr. Bear. Chicken girl, you're lucky. You're lucky that I'm not in the mood. Hopefully there's no bear just down here. That would be terrible, and I've done it before. Run straight into an animal. And it's bitey's time. Alright, we'll go a slightly different way. We'll actually go backwards. Instead of going right round the other area and then up to the top. Because that's kind of how we get our lithium, is to go right round that loop, I guess. See if we can take a shortcut up here. This is the area actually where the locked chests do appear, so... If I had to say anything took preference, it would be the locked chests, because there's so much good num-nums in those chests. This is just a normal chest, but I will stop and pick it up as well. A few more goodies, I guess. This is not the nicest way of coming up here, because you can run into something like a level 2, whatever that is. Is that a piggy or is that a dog? No, that's a dog. Don't want to go that way. I can see a brown bear way up ahead. You have to be a little bit careful coming up here. I'm so used to going the other way, you just got to be careful you don't run into a dog or a bear. In fact, I probably should have Old Faithful out. I like my chances against the dog when I've got the shotty out, but against any of the bears, especially the grizzlies. I think the black bears are 140 health normally, and the browns are like 180. Getting up there with the mountain lions. It's always worth scanning, I suppose. I mean, I'm kind of looking for the... Oh, jeez. That's a level 3 bear. What's that? Is he 220? 230? Oh, I don't like him pushing me this way, because sometimes the mountain lions are down here. He's over against that cliff a bit. Might be okay. This gives me the willies coming up through here, because sometimes the mountain lions are just down on this edge here. Is that the same brown bear? I think it is. If I hear a purring cat, I'm in trouble. It's kind of almost like the mountain lions start their little track from way up there and then they come down this way. So far so good, I think. Alrighty, we're here. Okay, so we've got some gear in here. It's not a lot, is it? Alright. Well, I might as well put that in there, since I picked up another match. Free from the chests, I guess. So, this is the question. How are we going to do this? I think we want to do a similar thing, but it's basically a 3x3. So if we continue at that level, we go 1 here, 2, so there will be 1 behind here. So we need at least 4 foundations, probably 7. Okay, let's get started then. Wood foundation, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably cordage we're actually going to be a bit short on, so how about we do a few of them and we eat some of that. That's probably almost due. That might help us. Okay, that's absolutely brilliant. Oh, overnight I was fishing. I caught a small fish and a salmon, so ate the small fish straight away and decided to cook up the 2 salmon fillets or fillets. Alrighty, where can we put this stuff? Probably in number 7 slot. So this, if I can get it to line up, it's got to go there. And then the next one She's not lining up too well, is she? I was going to say, that's not too high for that, is it? Can I just turn that around like that? This one's a bit, the middle one's a bit of an odd one out. Ooh, I just realised something. We might have to change this around, believe it or not. Can't have the middle one where it is. So thank goodness the dev has been nice to us and basically allows us to move stuff. So we do the same again. Oops, that's what I want. Like that. So we've got to move all this stuff out of the way. It might be easier actually if I just put up a wall here. So wait for all this cordage to go through. So do say 3 walls, because I want to grab this ladder. It doesn't matter actually where it goes. The way it's angled. I might be better off putting these walls in this corner and getting the ladder in this corner, I think. That might work a bit better. No signs of the big putty cat yet, I don't think. Nope. Yeah, I need a fair bit of cordage made anyway, but if that bear comes close enough, he will actually attack, even if I'm up on here. Well, I guess we'll be eating well if we do. From here, you know, this is the problem. This is the worst base I think I can think of in terms of the animals. I probably do need to reinforce all this stuff. Get some alloy sheets and reinforce the whole structure, I think, because they're going to end up doing a lot of damage, I think. Alright, 3 more of those to go. So which way will it go? It'll be me walking up the ladder and then turning and going up on top. So this doorway will probably have to be moved as well. Gee, I got enough doorways. I had the doorways here because they could I could use them to replace these other ones, I guess, but could always just move that. I think I can move it now actually. Hang on. Can I? Yeah, I think I can. I mean, it's being held up by the stairs and that one there, I think. If I move it over here, shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. I'm just thinking, is that going to be a worry? I could put it here and then just step down. Well, it really doesn't want to have anything to do with me doing that. I can't put it outside, obviously, but maybe we should put it here. I don't know. Oh no, she might actually work over here. Maybe I need to stand back a bit. There you go. There you go. I'll put it in the middle, and that'll be this little area that drops down to get the obsidian when it comes out of the mining drill eventually. Alrighty, so no, the other side, Trev. So we want to put a wall there, and then a wall. He's awfully close, isn't he? Can we? Hopefully I'm moving the staircase. I believe I'm moving the staircase, yes. Alrighty, so we will stand here, and which way you going, Trev? Like that. That's kind of how we need to go. Is that connected? Sometimes it's hard to tell whether you're connected or not, and whether you're connected in the right place. I think that works. Kind of looks better like that though, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, I think so. That seems to work alright. See, that bear gets around a bit. Alright. So we've got to move this maybe up. Nah. I'm just thinking I don't want that. This chest, I don't want it to be broken, and I think this is the most likely place it's going to be broken along this wall. So how about if we put a wall there, and we move Mr. Chest over to that wall. Probably here. It's less likely to be damaged over here where it's a tad higher off the ground, but anyway. Alrighty, so we have to move. I guess we could always have this doorway just sitting here. So you've got two ways of... I don't think I'm really going to go through the doorway, to be honest. I'm just going to drop down into here, so... Alright, so I still need to make 2 more foundations, correct? So, fire off those 2, and then maybe get them into place, and then I can move this one. Or maybe I should just move this one. It's taken a bit of time anyway. Can I, let's see. Oh, hang on. What happens to my wall there? Yeah, maybe don't do that. Do this first, I think. Just, I don't want to lose the wall. I'm not sure. It might actually just sit there in midair. I don't know. Hang on. Is that... Where is this wall sitting? Oops. I'm not quite sure now. We do that and turn it around. Actually, probably wouldn't matter. You know, look, if we... Which way are you going, Tribby? I think you had it the right way, didn't you? Hopefully this wall doesn't fall down. It doesn't matter if I lose it, to be honest, but kind of seems like a bit of a waste. Alrighty. Okay, so this... Yeah, I'm kind of like going... This one looks like she's sitting on... Kind of like the bearer there, and this one looks like she's missed the bearer entirely and it's sitting in mid-air. That's what it looks like. Strong wood glue, right? Yeah. Alrighty, so we've got a few more walls. I actually feel a bit better if we had a few more walls around here, because this is the most open area, but I guess if you come in here and you're fighting the lions, you would be kind of up on top here looking down and firing at them, so that's why I kind of want to get this side, maybe this corner on both sides, secured as like a alloy sheet, you know, enforced kind of timber floor. Alright, how many more can we make here? Oh, I've got no more boards at the moment. Okay, probably a good idea to make a few more, Trev. Yeah, I tell you what, this has been an awful long time overdue. Like I said, it's day 224. I've been thinking about this for yonks, trying to get this done, and then, you know, obviously that was back in the previous season. But, yeah, we're going to make it the same as the other base. It's going to cost a lot. Oh, my goodness. Because we need 6 power, solar panels on the roof for power, to power the drill. Oh, actually, we need a little... We do need a little bench where we can put the generator if we need to run it. I think if we have the 6 solar panels, maybe the Jenny's a waste of time. I don't know. What happened to Mr. Mountain Lion? Like, normally... Oh, by the way, if I didn't say it last few episodes, I'll say it now. The bullwinkles, the male deers there, or reindeer, or... No, what are they? They're kind of like elk, aren't they? Because we don't have them in Australia, but yeah, it's out of the mating season now, thank goodness. So I went through the whole mating season and didn't get charged once, which was pretty lucky, I think. What's he up to? Alright, so he's got to make... let's say 1, 2... Well... Ended up making a few more walls, but we'll put this corner in. You kind of feel a bit more secure when you got this corner in as well. The other thing too is, oh, that's the other thing. We don't have a BCU up here yet. We've got to make the BCU and the drill. Oh man, and they're not cheap. The base command unit, that's pretty cheap. Actually, did I have any electrical components in this chest? No. Okay, so that's the, I've got to make the mining drill at the main base. Sorry, just looking at the rabbit there thinking, why? Where's the mountain lion gone? Maybe it's already done its run and it's gone down the other side over there or something. Because normally I really do see these pretty often. Unless they're about to do their run and they come over the crest of the hill soon. I don't know. We're finally making it. Okay. So we should be able to make a... oh no, it's got to make more of that. Okay. Alright. Let's make more cordage then. Fair enough. And then as soon as this is made, we'll put another one in place. Tell you what, I'll be feeling a lot better up here if I reinforce these foundations and the walls and stuff, so when we do get attacked by stuff, we're kind of encouraging the attack. Would be good. Oh, I can't wait to get the it takes ages, but I can't wait to get the upgraded weapons, especially when it comes to fighting the hunters and stuff. And I think I'm still missing, I'm missing the extra armor. They call it the combat vest. Well, I had one, but then I died underwater, remember, last season, and so... very sad. Don't worry, we'll make a comeback. That's what I keep thinking. Alright, so we've got... I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here, because these are fairly high up. We actually might have to put some other barriers around the outside of the base down there. I have to have a think about that. What would you put? Like, there's other building things where you could put anything down there. Even like a ramp or something back to front or something to stop them from getting in. Because I think they would probably go right under my base. You don't want them damaging the drill. That's the last thing you'd want. Alright, we'll build another 2. Oh, did my little fish fillet die? Did. Don't want to throw that out because you can use that, so... Alright. We'll have to go back home soon. Check on the fires and whatnot. But that's, yeah, that's a reasonable update to the base, I guess. So that should pop into 7 slot in a sec. We're lucky though, we did have spare boards. We had a bit of spare everything basically to keep building. We might actually, maybe I should have halved that and put some of the stuff in here, I don't know. Alrighty. Let's do this one. And where should we put the last one? Probably just here for the time being. Then we'll still have 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. And then obviously all the ceilings. Rabbits up the top there. I think you almost need to come up here before you leave, I think. Without falling off the ladder, that is. Have a look around to see that there's no mountain lions just in the way on the way down. I think there's the bear's over there. I think that's a... is that a dog? I think there's a dog there. To keep an eye out. I might make one more wall. And so we've just got those 3 at the back to do, but then we've got, yeah, all the roofing pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, One in the middle's 8. That would make sense because if I got one made. Is that what I did at the other base? I think at the silicon base, yeah, I had this was covered over. The center section and all that. So if it was really stormy and that, you're still kind of protected inside the base. Hang on, I can see a... I think I can see a chest up there. There's a rabbit over there. Got to make sure there's no mountain lion up there if I go for it. Alright, I'm going to do that. So this is a pretty good start to this base, to be honest, like that. But yeah, I kind of keep forgetting though. Have to keep an eye out for the mountain lion starting off. What is that? Is that scrap? Hang on, is that a potato? I just got to be a little bit cautious I don't hear a purring sound. All good so far. Because I can't see over the hill, so knowing the game, it might just go, oh, he doesn't know what's over that hill there. I'll just spawn in a mountain lion. Alrighty. Yeah, this is, yeah, so different looking back at this base now, seeing it grow in size. Alright. Be careful, Trev, as you go home. That's a dog. The pair's gone a fair way over, so we'll go back this way a bit. Sneak over here a bit. We'll have a bit of a look, I hope. Gee, that dog is close. Come over here further, did he? Let's just peek over here and see if there's any lithium on these rocks. Can see my shadow. Where'd this dog go? Can I get round here, or is he in the way? He's gone up the hill, has he? Oh, don't you come closer. I can just hear a rabbit running off somewhere. That would be really good returning home with a locked chest. I can see a chest. There's Bullwinkle. Gee, it is very late in the day. That sun went down so quick. A few more num-nums for me, which is good. There's another chest here. Just a normal chest though. It is a locked chest. I was almost going to go past it. Jeez. It's so dark at the moment, just in this little foresty area. Oh, look at that for num-nums. Oh, wow, there's 5 cotton seeds. Jeez. That's alright. Speaking of me trying to get the combat vest, couldn't have been better timing. Now I have to remind myself that I need to make another lockpick. Otherwise we won't be opening up another locked chest. I think it's been in this area where I've actually come across 2 locked chests. They're very rare. It's rare enough to get 1 locked chest, let alone 2 in the same area. I'm not sure. It might not have been this area. It might have been back. It might have been when I built a base over the other side of the map. I can't remember, but I think when it happened to me, I went, well, that's it. From now on, I'm having 2 lockpicks on me all the time. And then, of course, you know, I don't think it's ever happened to me since, so... And I think the only reason I don't carry 2 lockpicks is that I'm worried that if I get killed, then I lose one. So what do you really lose? I guess you're losing whatever it is, 500 power and 75 mass or something to make it? It's not really the end of the world, right? And I think it costs 18 iron fragments. So you do lose a little bit of physical resource, I guess. Hasn't been too bad a looting session. Who is that? That's a level 2, maybe dog? Where did Mr. Bear go? Yeah, that's level 2 dog. Level 0 rabbit. Yeah, gee, it got dark quick. That bear must be over that way, I think. Just don't want it to show up by the water's edge here in a second. That would not be great. Well, I don't know. That was pretty good to be able to get that base built so quickly. I mean, it's not finished, obviously. It's about halfway through, but next episode when we come back, we'll be continuing with it. We'll do more on it, I think. And see if we can get it operational. That would be good. Well, I'm probably lucky that this hasn't gone out of firewood. Gee. Yeah, it does go down pretty low sometimes, eh? Alrighty. Well, let's go put some light on. It's another thing I was thinking of doing, putting some more lights around the base here. Biofuel, yes, 10 more of those. Yeah, see, it even gives you more of the weapon parts. I sadly need a lot more. I wish I had 131 weapon parts, to be honest, but yeah, it's just it's a gradual thing. Just realised there's some bullets in there. And put my fishing rod back. I might end up having to keep those on me, to be honest. Gee whiz, we've got a lot of what's it called again? Yeah, adhesive. Jeez. Oh, okay, I'll put that in there too. There's got 26 boiled meat, which isn't too bad. Speaking of this stuff, if I bring that up to 18, the lockpick, got to remember to build that again. I take it this was processing, was it 10 copper? Yeah, 10 copper fragments. So I can put that in there. Actually, I might even just turn this off overnight. Turn that off. It was back doing iron again, of all things, because I was using some of the iron to get the lockpicks made, kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of raw iron in there. I think it was 600 or something. Hang on, we'll swap that around. I can't believe I picked up 5 of these seeds. Good grief. That is pretty good. So, hang on, which one should I put this in? Probably this one. Needs a lot more fertilizer and water though, so hang on a second. Let's grab that. Doesn't matter if we just use this, I suppose. Not that the plants care. They don't care whether it's filtered water or normal water. They still work. So one of them, most of that. Okay, so that kind of did it. Alright, I'll go down here and grab some more water to cook up. Normally you can see, actually, is that still on the map here? Has it disappeared? It's disappeared. At night time you can normally see the flames kind of show up from the plane crash or whatever. One day we'll have to go on and fight those guys, but I'd rather have, you know, decent guns with decent damage and all that rather than what I've got at the moment, which kind of feels, it's nerve-wracking doing that because it just feels like you're going to die again. And you know what, I'm kind of sick of dying. died enough. I think 12 times or something now I've died in this, well, Season 3 and Season 4 combined, I guess. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that's okay. Leave that in there. You don't really need to go in there, actually, or do you? No, I need to grab another water. Hang on. It'd be great to plant these plants. I don't normally showcase me working around the base at night, mainly because it's pretty dark. But all right, we'll put that in there. Got to feed myself. Gee, I tell you what I'll do. I might eat one of them. That opens up a slot there. I'll probably eat another one, and then I'll go out. Sorry guys, it's a little bit dark here. I'll pick all these. What the crap? I think that's a deer. Wasn't kind of expecting to see an animal just outside there, but you know, sometimes they kind of jump in the water and do a little bit of a swim to say hi. Alright, so what we might do is we're going to extract 3 tomato seeds. 3 tomato seeds, there you go. 3 of those can go back in, and then we'll put the rest in as the cotton, which is fantastic. Alright. I'm not sure if the chicken girl needs this, but I know I do. So 2 tomatoes will probably do it. It's funny, isn't it? The carbs just keep going, keep building up. I think she might need 1. There's 1. Maybe 2. Alright. Okay. Well, she's full. Put it that way. Gee whiz, that is awfully dark. Man. Can hardly see anything. Alright. Top that up. Put the fertilizer back in here. Go back to the fridge. Put the tomatoes in the fridge. Back up to 29. I can't wait till I start to fill this out a little bit more, but it means a lot of work though. It's quite the job harvesting all the veggies, but I'm so glad I've got this second fridge. I know it kind of chews my electricity a little bit, but second fridge has been upgraded, so it's not really costing me too much, I guess. Alrighty, well, I guess that's what I might do for this episode. Next episode, when we come back, I will be heading over to see if I can complete the base. Still have to build the BCU, which is actually on you, isn't it? So I need the BCU. I need the... Where is it? Down a bit further here. This is expensive. Blinking mining drill, hey. I've got a couple of spare circuit boards, so that's not a problem. The mass and the power's not a problem at this base. Choose through a little bit of scrap, that's 10. But this is the worst part. It uses blinking 3 rope. So all that sinew that we've been saving up, where is it? I've got 2 rope. Nah. I guess if I did it, it would be 3 sinew and 3. Yeah, might as well. I mean, that's, you know, the point is here though that the mining drill won't work properly or independently until I get 6 solar panels on the roof, and that's very expensive. So just say we've got the rope for that. We've got enough sinew to make another 3 rope, right? Because they use 3 each. But to make 6 solar panels, we need 6 rope. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. It depends on how you do it. If I wanted to run it by the Jenny, like just put a generator there, then fine. But I think ultimately, I would almost want to have these 6 solar panels on the roof first before I do the mining drill. But it goes to show I need another 9 sinew to make another 3 rope in order to have everything, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're getting there. It's not that far away, I guess. But, morning already, jeez. Alright guys, well, I will leave the episode here. Super hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.